the leader of the TV tribe, have met in Abuja on a communal crisis that claims life in Taraba, where they allege that the umbrella body of Christ had not been much on this plight. However, Vice Chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in the Northwest, Reverend John, disagreed with the chieftains, saying that the association had intervened in the conflict between TV and the others. He said in an interview with the BBC Hausa that I think the person who made the allegation has forgotten CAN leaders had visited the area. He must have forgotten. He explained that the CAN leaders had, within the period, visited the war-torn area so as to broker peace. However, a TV chieftain, in an interview with the BBC Hausa, insisted that CAN had allegedly neglected them, even as their people were killed in the conflict. He alleged that CAN had intervened when people were involved in crises associated with politics. But the association has not come to us. The conflict is claiming life. Go to Bali and other places. The authorities are not much to the end. The authorities are not doing much to end the communal crisis, he alleged. I hear this one, but I think that this crisis in Taraba State is something that is beyond CAN to resolve it. CAN cannot take the lead in resolving the crisis. This blaming of the CAN, I think, should be transferred to the government. It is the government that should be held responsible for not intervening so much, or doing little or nothing about the crisis. How can CAN on her own, as a body, as an organization, deal with this crisis? Even at that, the leader of CAN has countered the statement, saying that they have been doing what they could do, what they can do to make sure that the plight come to an end. So I don't see how this, I call this a transfer aggression. The aggression should rather be on the government, on the leaders, on the people in authority. They are the people that have to say in this crisis. The crisis have been lingering. A lot of people have died, prominent, poor, arson, assassination of all kinds, damaging properties and life of people in the state of Taraba. But I don't know how far government have gone to resolve this crisis. I don't know what they have put in place to resolve this crisis. But you that may understand better should know that government still have supremacy over every indigenous, over every part or region in this country. So since they have that supremacy, every problem should be likened to them as well, because they are the only people that can really take responsibility and have something done about it, and not the CAN or any other group that is there. So I don't know if you have anything to say, or if you have any offer as in any contribution to this, because people that have died, nobody is talking about them. Nobody is talking. In fact, since last week, northern part of this country have been on different kind of crises, ranging from the Sokoto bandit attack, almost all the northern states have recorded crisis. So what is happening? This crisis we are talking about is not a natural disaster. It's a man-made crisis. So what is happening? Who are these people causing the crisis? Where are they coming from? What are they demanding? What is really going on? What is happening in North now? Is it that the government of Nigeria are not seeing things that are happening in the North? What are the causes? The problem, for a problem to be solved, they must know the cause of the problem. After knowing the cause, you can now come up with, proper solution to it. But as it is now, I've not heard anything that is causing all these things, all these crises. All we are seeing every day, all we are hearing every day is that there is crisis in the North, crisis here, crisis there, bandits here, killing and all kind of inhuman act to the people of the North. Okay, it seems that the TV chieftains, they expect more from the can more than the government. Have they even reported, as in agitated about all this? But instead they are calling on CAN. For all I know, CAN is just an umbrella that brings Christian in a community, in a particular region together. And they don't have much power they don't have power over government. CAN does not have any executive power. The little they can do is just to be diplomatic in solving some problems. But at this time of this kind of crisis, that houses and lives and properties are being lost on daily basis, is it the people that will employ only diplomacy that you need to call on, or you need to accuse? Is it not the people that have the executive power to stop the crisis totally, no matter whatever it takes? So I see this comment as something that is highly sabotaged. You are just there pointing accusing fingers on Christianity indirectly, which means you don't even have plan how to secure your people and what is happening, and you are pointing accusing fingers on Christianity. Christianity here is not the problem. They are not the origin of the crisis. So how will they solve what they don't know? The little they know they can do is what they are doing already. I don't buy the idea of pointing accusing fingers to Christianity and saying that they are not doing much. Christians are known for prayers, and I believe they are saying prayers to make sure that this crisis comes to an end. What more do you expect them to offer? What more do they have security and forces, or do they have what it takes to bring to an end this unending crisis, not just in Taraba but in the northern part of this country? Anyway, I'm not from Taraba. Maybe you even know more about this crisis. Maybe you know the origin, you know what the people are expected, or what they are expecting from this crisis. I would like to hear your own contribution in the comment section. Just chat us up. Tell us what you think. You can brief us on the happenings about this particular crisis, or in fact about any other crisis in the north that you know about. You can tell us what you think, profile your own solution, what you think will bring to an end permanently this inhuman act, this act of killing innocent citizens. You can also give us the details of how to go about solving this crisis in the northern part of the country. For now, I thank you very much for listening and watching this video, and I believe I will still meet you. We'll still see you again in the next video. Remember, COVID-19 is real and is still very much around. Stay safe. Keep all the protocols of the NCDC and make sure you take responsibilities. Thank you and bye for now.